Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. I'm Nisa News. I hope you will be fine. This time we talk about broadcasters embrace global streaming platforms to survive by Baekhyun Seol, published 20 April 2026. Perfect Run proves power of dual platform strategy. When NBC's Perfect Run premiered on 10 April, two very different audiences tuned in simultaneously: those who switched on their television sets the traditional way and others who pressed play on Disney Plus. The series featuring two Korean stars, Ayo and Byung-go Seok, had become the most watched Korean series on the streaming platform worldwide. On Sunday, NBC said the first episode aired on Saturday night recorded it its highest rating yet with 11.1%. The response on streaming platforms tells a similar story. The show has held the number one spot on Disney Plus Korea's top 10 since its release and as of April 18 ranks fifth globally on Flix Petrol's Disney Plus top 10 TV chart. The drama is set in a fictional Korea that operates as a constitutional monarchy rather than the republic it is today. The series centers on Sung Hee-cho, a chaebol hires who has wealth and ambition but finds herself held back by her status as a commoner. Her path crosses with Grand Prince Yeon Royal, the King's second son. The show airs on NBC every Friday and Saturday and is available globally on Disney Plus. The series' dual presence on a major broadcaster and a global streaming platform at the same time is no accident. It reflects a broader shift in how Korean broadcasters are trying to stay relevant in a media landscape that has changed faster than most anticipated. For years, major broadcasters such as KBS, MBC, and SBS were seen as rivals to streaming platforms. That is no longer the case following advertising revenues and rising production costs have pushed broadcasters to seek partners rather than fight competitors. The deals have come quickly. In 2024, SBS aired The Judge from Hell and The Fairy Prince 2 on both its broadcast channel and Disney Plus. At the same time, later that year, SBS signed a six-year agreement with Netflix covering nearly all of its new dramas, entertainment shows and documentary programming, with the streaming platform also agreeing to co-invest in new productions. The reverse has also occurred in December 2024. MBC broadcast Disney Plus original Korean series moving on its own channel, the first time a major Korean broadcaster aired content that was originally made for a streaming platform. NBC also signed a deal with Chiswick, the video streaming service run by local internet company Never to live stream popular programs including Infinite Challenge, I Live Alone, and High Kick. The move is aimed at reaching younger viewers who already tune into scheduled broadcasting. The trend goes beyond drama. The SBS Netflix agreement covers entertainment staples like Running Man and long-running investigative programs such as Unanswered Questions. In February, Netflix live-streamed BTS Jiwon Woman Comeback concert to 18.4 million viewers in a single day, reaching a massive audience that only major TV networks could have achieved in the past. Perfect Crown is the result of long-term planning. The script spent 3 years in development after winning NBC's drama screenplay competition in 2022. For this ambitious project, NBC teamed up with Kakwa Entertainment for production while Disney Plus managed global distribution and marketing. Notable, the show was first unveiled at a Disney Plus showcase in Hong Kong in 2025 before its official release. As such, early international promotion is rare for a local broadcaster, proving the global interest in this series even before its premiere. Whether this partnership lasts depends on both sides continuing to benefit for each other. For now, however, the numbers show it is a success. A show that airs in Korea on Friday night is already being watched around the world by Saturday morning. This is a global reach that a traditional TV channel alone would not be able to achieve, emphasizing that collaborating with international streaming platforms has become an essential tool to access a broader audience. The experience of having fans featured in public, local, and overseas audiences all enjoy a performance together at Korea's most iconic location is culturally rare. Yoo Dong-soo, head of Hype Epic, told reporters on 20 March, a day before the BTS comeback concert at Jiwon Women's Square, we decided that Netflix is the most suitable partner to spread that experience to a global audience. I hope you will enjoy this news. Have a nice time. Goodbye.